Peggy Alderman expresses her heartfelt gratitude to AMHA for awarding her the prestigious Golden Reins honor. This recognition is particularly meaningful as it marks 50 years since she opened her public training stable and became a professional horseman on January 1st, 1975. Her journey began in 1967 at the age of 13 when she broke her first horse, a Morgan she purchased with money she earned from her paper route. Around the same time, she started working for Mert Sattar, a young Arabian trainer. It was then that her passion for training horses was ignited. After high school, Peggy began working and showing Morgans for local farms, and in 1974 she trained her first 2 world champions and never looked back. Mert Sattar was her earliest influence in pursuing a career as a horse trainer. However, several other trainers from that era offered her invaluable guidance, including Dr. Bob Orcutt, Jim Anderson, Tom Case, and Joe Parker. Later, Dr. John Steele became her greatest mentor. She recalls his wise words to this day: "Horses work hard to show us their discomfort." And as her friend Lynn People said, "If you're steel trained, you can't not see it." During the 1980s and 1990s, her Salem farm housed over 100 Morgans, including 40 working horses, breeding stallions, and 18 broodmares. She considers herself fortunate to have worked with some of the breed's greatest show horses, affirming her belief in the adage, "Great horses make great horse trainers." In 1999, with the support of her husband Phil, she made the difficult decision to close her public training business to focus on her family. While initially daunting, this decision ultimately renewed her love for horses and allowed her the freedom to work and show them on her own schedule. Ultimately, she felt it was one of the best decisions she ever made. Peggy has always believed that professional horsemen have the responsibility to give back to the industry. She became a judge in 1980 and served for 43 years before retiring recently. In the 1980s and 1990s, she served on numerous committees for AMHA, UPHA, and HSA and USEF. Among her most cherished accomplishments was revamping the judges' education system, which resulted in the first collaborative program between action breeds and disciplines, streamlining the process throughout the breeds and reducing costs. Her contributions extend to chairing UPHA Chapter 14 for 4 years, serving on the national board, and working on the inaugural UPHA Spring Premiere Show Committee, where she helped launch the first ever Symphony of Horses. Additionally, Peggy has organized sales events, including Remember November, which returned $70,000 to the horse industry. She, along with Rick Lane and Rick Stevens, donated $30,000 to NEMHS for 3 consecutive $10,000 winner-take-all classes. More recently, she collaborated with Stephen Kinney to establish AMHA's Broodmare Hall of Fame program. Also, at their Salem farm, Peggy and Phil have renewed their commitment to breeding quality Morgan horses, and they're excited to bring out their young stock in the next few years. Their passion is reflected in the statement, "Great horses make great horse trainers." AMHA congratulates Peggy on outstanding achievements and is honored to present her with the 2024 Golden Reins Award.